The moon is a great wonder. It has so many things that make it special to us, and we still don't know that much about the moon, actually. But what we do know is the layers of the moon, as well as it has no atmosphere, and it gives us light during the night, and affects ocean tides. But what would happen if we were to drill a ginormous hole into it? Well, welcome to What If. First of all, let's talk about the moon's layers. It has a mantle 2 times as thick as the one on Earth, and the outer core is about 0.5 thinner than Earth's. And the core is really small, so we would have a lot of mantle to get through, and since there's no atmosphere, the heat from the core cannot carry up towards the crust as well. So we could dig 3 times deeper on the moon than on Earth. To put that in perspective, we could dig at least 3 miles into the ground. But what if we were resistant to heat? What if we could dig as deep as we want? What if we could just go straight through the core? Well, let me show you. At 300 feet deep, we would probably be crushed by pressure, most likely, but since we're immune to that, we could just bypass that and go even deeper. The temperature around that point would be about 5 degrees above the actual temperature, so yeah, it's survivable. If we were not immune to the air pressure, we would just be destroyed, and our ears would feel terrible. It would feel as if we were being crushed like a soda can through your hand. You would just die. A few thousand feet deeper, then you would start to see the rock around you start to glow, which indicates magma, and you're really deep and to the point where heat would now kill you as well. So yeah, and if we were to keep going, you would run into the core, which would burn you alive. But if you were somehow some sort of ghost and you were able to go through the core, you would see nothing, just complete white, and yeah. What effect would this have on Earth? Well, the Earth is too far away from the moon to actually, have an effect on it. So, yeah, nothing would pretty much happen to Earth, except you would see a lot more light at night due to the glowing of the core. And it would be slightly hotter during night, since the heat travels, it takes about 6 minutes to travel to the Earth from the moon for that heat. So you would see an increase in temperature by about a few degrees, but really nothing too terrible. It would just be a giant hole, and that's it. Hey, this is the first video on the channel. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And that's it for me. This was What If.